man, what a day it was, Syd.
I know. We got kittens for Foster.
We did get kittens. I'm allergic to them, and
I don't care.
You don't care?
I don't care at all. I told him take a Claritin. I'm not getting rid of these fucking kittens. They are my therapy.
She's choosing the kittens over me, sleepyheads.
Not really, because you're not going anywhere.
Here's the thing. I don't care how allergic I am. I love them so much.
They're really cute.
They're so cute. My eyes are itchy. My throat's dry. I'm breaking out in hives. But it's all for the cuteness.
It is. But they're wearing us down, so I'm going to go to bed now. Good night, Noah.
Wait. Can we talk?
It's the Bedtime Podcast.
Oh my God, guys. We have the most exciting guest for you today. An athlete, a comedian, a Juno Award-winning stand-up comedian, Miss Andrea Jin.
Hi.
Hello.
Thank you for having me. I like that I'm athlete first.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's where we met you.
Thank you.
That's really how I know you.
We met at the gym.
Yeah. You saw me climbing up those mountains.
Yeah. And I was like, she's got to be my friend.
Yes.
Yeah. That was crazy. We met this summer, and there was the strike, and no one had anything to do. And I feel like Andrew and I were going to the gym like 3 or 4 times a day.
Yeah, because to escape stuff.
Truly to escape reality.
Yeah.
Had our dog died yet?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
Thanks for bringing it up.
No, I just like that was the beginning of the fitness obsession for us.
And for me, I think it was just summer.
Yeah.
I don't
Classic.
Does summer make you depressed?
No, I think it was literally just like moving to a new country, maybe.
Oh, right.
That's why. And I was like idle because of the strike. So I was kind of feeling like, okay, why did I move, I guess? But there's good reason, like stand up. You know? Yeah.
And how long have you lived here?
I moved here last September 1st.
So a little over a year.
Yeah.
Year, 3 months.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on a year and 3 months.
Thank
Andrea.
you. Thank you. I'm not exercising as much anymore, so
I'm not at
That's
all, really.
huge.
But that is good. I think that means we're coping more.
yeah. We're getting over things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we were like starting our day at one gym and then like leaving there to go to another gym.
Yeah. I was doing that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. How often are you guys exercising now?
Once or twice a week for me.
Yeah, once or
that's
twice a
great.
week.
We've
Yeah.
become much better.
We're normal people now.
Yeah, that
We're
seems
normal
normal.
people. I think that is normal.
But I feel like in order to get results, and I were talking about this the other day, in order to like have like crazy results when you're working out, it has to become like an obsession.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, or you have to be like a naturally good body. I'm pointing to Andrea.
Thank you.
You'll see on the video. Very naturally
mean,
fit.
You'll see on the video.
You'll see on the video. Naturally fit.
I'm sitting in a like a psychotic way, but
I love it. Yes. But like for me, if I want to have like a 6-pack and all that shit, like I'd have to barely eat, maybe do steroids like a little bit, and then work out all the time. And I think Noah too, probably.
No.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, you would.
No, you're right.
He's in his 30s.
Yeah, it sucks. I feel like in my 20s, I could be 3 weeks from a 6-pack at any time.
Wow.
And now it's more like 3 years.
Whoa.
It is a 3-year journey.
But it's okay. But yeah, we were working out a lot because we were coping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were pushing it down. I remember you had like a groin injury that you were like,
oh my God, I forgot about that.
you were like, I was like, you should stop climbing. You were like, no.
No, I'm going to keep going. Yeah. Because what the fuck else am I going to do?
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, at that point, yeah.
Yeah. I think I don't know why I was like doing that. I really don't remember because I'm better now. So I think it's because I wasn't on the road, which sounds weird because the road isn't that great either. But like, at least I was doing stand up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just doing spots in LA.
It's pretty depressing.
Yeah, sometimes.
It can be pretty but it like even good shows in LA can just be kind of frustrating.
Yeah, because it's just spots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
doesn't feel like there's much momentum.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like you're working towards something, but there's still, you can still be fulfilled. It's possible, but I don't know if I was at the time.
Yeah.
What is this alternative? Because I'm the only non-stand-up here. What does this mean? It's just spots as opposed to what?
Maybe like doing an hour
Okay.
and like collecting material, and then eventually, you know, like doing a special or something.
Wow.
Yeah.
Juno Award winner over here.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm too overachieving because of Asian.
Oh, I was gonna say, is that a Canadian thing?
I know. I'm like, wait, which part of me?
Yeah.
Asian.
Yeah.
Because of Asian.
Because of Asian.
Because of Asian.
Yeah, you will see on the video as well.
You guys went for a surprise.
You'll also see on the
video. Yes. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Noah's also overachieving, and I am enjoying my little life.
That's great.
I'm
Yeah.
overachieing?
You're an overachiever. We talked about that on the Patreon.
What am I doing?
You're a workaholic.
I am.
But where does it come from?
Jewish.
Okay.
I
of
guess.
Because of Jewish. Whereas I'm half Jewish, half honky tonk, white trash. So I'm chilling just fine. I'm
That's
very
great.
intellectual, but I love to chill.
I feel like it all goes back to just wanting to make my parents proud.
Yeah, me too.
Like everything I do, I just want to make them proud. I call my parents every day.
Oh, no. Because they don't like me that much.
No way.
Yeah. So
Wait, let's talk about that.
Tell us more.
Wait, tell us about your parents if you don't
yeah,
mind.
they don't like me that much.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
Like they love me,
Yeah.
but they don't like me that much.
Well, what don't they like about you? Do you know?
Cause I'm not like very Asian, I guess. Like traditionally speaking, like I don't have, like I'm very Americanized.
Uh-huh.
You know?
But you grew up in Canada.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Or like I'm very Canadian
Okay, you're
American.
Canadian.
But
Okay.
like Canada's culture is just like America. 'Cause
Yeah.
we don't have our own culture. We just like watch American stuff, and then we're just a little off, but
Oh my
we're still
God.
taking in like American culture.
When we went to Canada this summer, I kind of felt like Canada is stuck in the American 90s.
Yes.
Wow.
You know, like just driving around, you're like, there's so many shopping centers here that still are
Yeah.
busy and like,
Yeah.
Busy.
okay,
Yeah.
so they don't like you.
Okay, great. How
And
would you say you're Canadianized / Americanized?
I am, well, like I grew up watching, you know, American sitcoms, American stand-ups, American movies, TV, you know. I grew up, but there's like a Canadian spin on it where, you know, I watched like Rick Mercer, Michael Myers.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like
Well, I don't know.
You know who
but-
Mike Myers is.
Oh. Well,
Austin
she said
Powers.
Michael Myers, and I was like, does she mean the guy from Halloween?
I watched him
I was
growing
like,
up.
what? I was obsessed with
Uh,
Michael Myers. It'd be so funny to call Halloween Michael Myers.
I know.
Freddy Krueger is my
Yeah.
Yeah.
biggest
Favorite.
inspiration
Yeah.
in comedy.
Because I'm Canadian.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's so Canadian.
So-
And like, you know, Drake. No, that's the world. But
yeah, that is.
I'm like Drake. Do you guys know Drake?
Of course, he's
No.
He's Jewish,
Drake
Right.
is Jewish.
Half, right?
Yeah, probably half.
Just like you.
just like me.
Yeah.
I grew up watching Degrassi, so Jake was very important to me.
Oh, I didn't even know his name was Jake on there.
I mean Drake. I
Oh,
said
oh,
Jake, but I meant Drake.
Wow.
Do you know
Did you
his name on the show? What's his name on the show?
I don't
remember.
remember.
I see.
But
I
I
see.
did watch.
I didn't
the
watch
show.
Degrassi.
Really?
No.
Me neither.
It was too depressing for me because
It
it was like
was
what
so
teens getting into
depressing.
trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
It was like Euphoria. I don't like that either.
You're like stay in school.
Yeah.
Stop getting into trouble. I can't take it.
I know. I want everyone to be responsible.
I relate to this. I don't like watching characters destroy their lives.
I hate it.
Yeah.
Like I remember watching Uncut Gems.
I don't like Uncut Gems.
I couldn't watch it.
The whole time I'm watching, I'm like, this guy is he doesn't get it.
Yeah.
He doesn't get it. He doesn't get life.
Be
It's
normal.
It's about family,
Yeah.
okay? You're blowing your money away.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
My
I
mom
couldn't
is kind of like and Adam Sandler in Uncut Gems.
No.
Are you
Yeah,
serious?
yeah. She's
Gambling
kind of like
addiction?
that. Yeah. But then that's why I'm so opposite. I'm very like responsible.
You're
for
a
that
rule
reason.
follower.
Yes.
Yeah.
You would think that your parents would like that.
Yeah.
No, because
They want you to break rules.
Yeah. No, not really. Like they want me to have a good life, but they just don't like that, like who I am as a person.
Oh my god.
No,
Are
but it's
they
okay.
From China?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And were you born in Canada?
I was born in China, and then I
Okay.
immigrated when I was 10.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's enough time to get into the culture.
Yeah, I'm very American.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
So tell me, like, when do you start doing comedy in Canada? Like, what is the first moments of that? Like, I
Yeah.
don't think we've ever talked about that.
Right. Well, I watched stand up all the time. And then
When you were a little kid.
when I was a little kid, when I first moved there, I
Oh my
know.
God.
When I first moved here, I just
my
started watching
God.
stand up because I was like, oh, so funny, so
Yeah.
fun. And I wanted to like learn English.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good
Yeah.
way.
Yeah. Because my English wasn't, I was like, that's second language. And
Well,
so I was just like, I needed all the help I could get. Yeah. So I
Yeah.
started watching stand up, but then I just thought, oh, they're so good. Like, I can't do that. They're so good.
Yeah.
And so I just didn't think of it as a thing until university. And then in university, there were like there were clubs, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there was a comedy club, and there were people doing amateur improv, amateur sketch, amateur stand up. And I was like, oh, you can be an amateur.
Yeah.
I didn't know like you can enter it
Aw.
being an amateur. I thought you just like get plucked off the street. Like, oh wow, you're so funny. You love your riffs are so good. You know? And then
You're like in a convenience store joking around with the cashier.
yeah.
Just get plucked to
Yeah,
Hollywood.
yeah. When your riffs are so good, someone's alerted, and then you get a special or something.
And they get you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And so I just didn't know you could like practice it and be an amateur. But then I was shown that in university, and so I was like, something clicked right away. I was like, oh shit, I could do this, and then I just started doing it in Vancouver for like 6 years, and then I came here.
So
Damn.
Yeah.
what was like telling your parents, like what was that like telling your parents that you're doing comedy, or
I don't tell them.
they don't know?
Shut the fuck
I mean, they
up.
know.
You have a Grammy. Well, Canadian Grammy.
Okay, they like that. They,
Okay,
they
yeah. How
enjoyed
could
that.
they not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They like that part. They
You
like
want
the
another
trophy.
pillow?
The trophy. Oh, thank you. The trophy was good. They like the trophy.
was
The trophy is in.
They bring it everywhere.
They bring it. They throw it around. They try to smash it. It doesn't break. No. The Juno is very respected in my house. But
yeah.
but I keep it in Vancouver because they like it.
Yeah.
It's just to remind them that this is serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah. But
But you never you didn't say, hey guys, by the way, I want to be a stand-up comedian. That's what I'm doing with my life.
we don't have conversations like that.
Really?
I don't talk to them in that way. Like the way that we talk to each other will be like, hey, why are you calling? What do you need?
Oh my god.
And then it'll be like, I don't know. I'm just seeing how you like. They get weirded out if I call for no reason.
Wow.
Because I'll call for no reason. And I'll be like, how was your week? How was your day? And they're like, it was good. What?
They're like, are you a fucking cop?
Yeah.
What
They
do
think I'm
you
a
wanna know?
narc. And so, yeah. So our conversations, we don't really have like official conversations.
So when did they find out? Did they come to a show, or it just happened and they never really asked questions about it?
I was just like away a lot at night, and they're like, where do you go? And I'm like, don't ask me questions. Like, or like, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
You're like in the mob.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
you became very New Jersey
Yeah.
in Vancouver.
I'm going out.
Exactly.
Don't ask questions.
Honestly, that's what I say.
Yeah.
I say like, I'm going out.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So you were living with your parents?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
It's because, well, I was like living with my
Oh, cool.
boyfriend at that time.
What? I always wished I had parents I could live with.
Yeah.
It's nice.
nice.
It's nice. But it's because I have that attitude because I like nobody raised me really. Like I was like in the wild by myself, like
The wilds of Vancouver.
yeah, on the streets of Vancouver, just
Oh my God.
being a street teen.
Street rat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And going to malls, hanging out with Vietnamese people. You know?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And they're like bad boys.
The Vietnamese people are bad.
The bad
kids.
boys of the
All Vietnamese. No, just kidding. No, but just the ones.
All Vietnamese.
Just the ones in Vancouver. Like there's like Vietnamese gangs in Vancouver and stuff. I hung out with like Vietnamese, like people kind of like within that circle, and like nobody ever asked me any questions. Like my parents or grandparents, I was just like running wild. So when they started asking questions later on, when they're like, we should be more hands-on, I was kind of resentful of it. I was kind of like, you didn't ask me anything throughout my teen years.
Yeah.
I was fine. I raised myself. You don't get to do that now.
Yeah, you don't have a say.
Yeah, which is a little childish, but like, it's kind of like a pride thing of like, it doesn't matter if you ask me this or not. I'm going to do whatever I do, and it's going to be fine. Like, I know more than you.
Yeah.
Well,
which
and
is
at that
little...
point, you were an adult. So
yeah, that's true.
You could go wherever you want.
But I try to share my life with them more now, though. Yeah.
Now you do.
Now I do. Like, I'll send them, like what I'm doing and stuff like that, and they're happy about it. It's really when the money came in is when they were like, oh, that's good. You're doing this.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. That's great.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, there's money there? That's good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When you say you were like out and about kind of running around town, is that because your parents worked a lot and there was not a lot of supervision? Or?
Well, because my mom was being like Adam Sandler and Uncut Gems.
Okay, yeah. You
so
need to elaborate. Was she really out gambling?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So like whatever Adam Sandler was doing in Uncut Gems, like she was busy doing that as well.
Oh my god.
So
she had a leather coat.
Yeah.
A mustache.
Yeah, she was trying to get like a rock,
Wow. Wow.
But it's just like she's very busy. So I was just home, and then my grandparents, they're kind of checked out because they're old,
Yeah.
So they didn't really care what I did.
Did they move to Canada too?
Yeah.
Why did everyone move?
It's
together?
better, like healthcare and better air, water.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Those are good reasons.
Those are good reasons
Yeah,
to move.
it's good for old people to have good air and water.
Yeah.
This might be a complicated idea to you guys.
It is so nice up there when we were there. I mean,
Which
I was
part?
texting you.
Which part?
We
Were you
went
guys
to
there again?
Penticton.
Oh yeah, that's in BC.
Penticton.
It was pretty honky tonk too. So I felt right at home.
Yeah.
But it was, we've talked about this, a lot of Karens.
Yeah.
They hate native people there.
Yeah. The indigenous relations are not good in Canada. It's because of history.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll do it.
Yeah, I think I'm aware of all that.
That'll do it.
Yeah. So I mean here too, but I think there's a lot of issues as well.
Yeah.
Other problems.
So your mom's Howard Kramer in Uncut Gems.
Yeah. What's your dad?
Oh my god! Like literally, when I watched that, I was like, "That's my mom."
Oh my god!
It was
That's so funny.
And so I couldn't even enjoy that movie. Yeah, because he was pissing me off.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I'm watching my life.
Oh my god!
You're like, why do you keep doing this?
Yeah, exactly.
That whole movie, the whole time, I'm like on the edge of my seat, like, don't do this.
I know, but like I understood more than anyone why they just can't. Like they can't even like help themselves, but it still frustrated me.
Well, yeah,
it didn't matter
horrible.
how much I understood that they can't stop. I still was like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
But yeah, that movie. My dad, he's in like China, so
he didn't come.
No, they're divorced.
Oh,
So,
okay, cool.
Yeah.
Divorced Parents Club.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Are you both or no?
Are Noah's parents divorced?
I feel
Mr.
like no.
Normal. No. Mr. Perfectly Normal.
Hey, okay,
No.
I'm weird.
No, he
What's
is
weird? Say what weird. One weird.
One weird thing about me?
Yeah. That's not normal.
I mean, I've been arrested a lot.
He has
What?
been arrested a ton.
For
Yeah.
what? I can't believe that.
In college. Fake ID, marijuana possession. I got like a drinking ticket, and then I almost had to go to juvie because me and my friends in freshman year of high school, took dumps in brown paper bags. Dumps in meaning shit.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. We got it.
in brown paper bags and wrote our middle school teachers' names on it and then duct taped them around our middle school in the middle of the night. And they found out and they did not like it. So just a lot of like little, like
he's just stupid. Like
Yeah.
I love him so much, but he doesn't use his brain a lot.
But those
time.
but those sound like hijinks to me.
a lot of hijinks.
Yeah.
A lot of hijinks.
But so it doesn't sound like it sounds like a fun college movie to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Honestly,
he cried so much in jail.
I did cry a lot.
No.
No, I'm lucky. My parents like really love each other.
He is.
That's nice.
Yeah.
They like hanging out.
That's so rare.
Yeah, it's really odd. I mean, like
It's really
It's
odd.
so weird.
it is really weird. My brother's a comic too. I don't know if you know that.
Oh.
And he has
didn't
this
know.
he has this bit about like how I don't agree with it and I tell him that, but he says how like having divorced parents is the normal and having
Yeah.
parents in love is
I
like
think that's
disgusting.
True.
Like watching your parents
Yeah.
kiss is like gross.
Yeah.
But I love it.
I love watching my parents
I
kiss.
really do love
Oh
sorry.
my god.
Got really excited
I'm so
about your
fat.
parents kissing.
I really do love I'm not kidding. I love watching my parents love each other.
Aw.
Not like
Not in a sexual way,
No, it is sweet.
but a nice way.
Did your mom ever remarry?
Yeah, a few times, but it didn't work out. And I don't know, she likes this guy who is my father, but then she never married him.
Oh, so your parents aren't even divorced. They were never married.
Yeah, they
Okay,
just
cool.
were a thing.
Wow.
And then she married other people, but it didn't work out.
your mom's kind of badass.
Yeah, She's
yeah,
cool.
I know people like to say that.
She's like reminding me of Mary Louise Parker in Weeds.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That is the vibe I'm getting.
I honestly saw her in that as well when I watched that.
Really?
Yeah.
And none of that like badass behavior rubbed off on you.
I think in the terms of like I guess being fearless and doing things I want to do, because I did move, I guess, and I did pursue something that's like not a sure thing.
Yeah.
Right? So
That is kind of badass.
That's totally badass.
Thank you.
That's totally
But
badass.
it's funny though when people say, "Oh, your mom sounds cool. Your mom sounds badass." It's true, but then like to be the daughter of that is
yeah.
like a horrendous experience.
No, of course. Yeah.
You know, because it's like, yeah, I think to be a badass, so many things of your gets fallen through the cracks, you know?
Yeah.
of your
'Cause, like,
life.
yeah, because if you think of like a really great mom, a wife, or a homemaker who's a great mom,
Yeah.
you could argue she's a badass for her like family, but not really. Like you just wouldn't call her a badass, you
Right.
know?
Yeah.
Like you would be like, she's a great mother and
Yeah.
homemaker. So if you say a badass, like she's just not those things.
Exactly. Women get to be badasses or they get to be good moms.
Yeah, and that's it. That's all we can do.
Baby.
And like I don't think I had a vegetable until I was
Oh my god.
like 18 and out of the house.
OMG.
You know?
Yeah.
I wish I was there for that first time.
Me too. Were you like,
You
what
being
the
like, "Oh my
fuck
god, this is the first time I've ever had broccoli
Yeah.
Wow.
or
I-
any vegetable for that matter."
I went like reverse. You know how like, your parents force you to be healthy?
Yeah.
I went reverse that. Like out of the home, I just became like really healthy because then
Aw.
I was so just depraved of nutrients
Yeah.
before moving
Jesus
out.
Christ.
So were you making your own meals growing up and stuff? Like
Yeah, I was eating donuts and like fried chicken and stuff, you know.
Cool. Yeah.
Like just whatever I wanted because I didn't know you were supposed to have nutrients.
Sid's
Yeah.
like that too.
Like growing up,
Yes.
Yeah, I cooked for myself. Yeah, and my sister.
did you eat well, like
Well,
nutritious?
I was like a crazy kid and like was making my sister and I salmon in a beurre blanc sauce when I was
Whoa.
like 15.
So
But I'm
responsible.
mentally ill. No, it wasn't even like responsible. It was just like
Escape.
I like food. Like
Aw.
I love food. It is, and I think you do too. Actually, this is
I
what
do.
we bonded over.
I do. But I'm a bad cook, but like I'll order it and I'll like go get the stuff.
You're
Yeah.
so good at that part.
Yeah.
You're so good at ordering it.
I order it.
I'm good at ordering it too. Yeah. Yeah.
I order it, I go pick it up, and I'm like, yum.
Yeah.
I'm really good at that side of food.
Yeah. Cooking for me was always like, an escape because
That's so nice.
also had parents who weren't around, and I would just go to the grocery store because we lived in a very walkable part of San Diego. It was like a tiny little town, and I could walk to school, and I could walk to the grocery store, and I could walk to get a burrito or like whatever.
That's nice.
It's interesting hearing that, Syd, because growing up, my mom, she was the homemaker and like took care of us all, and she would make dinner every night. I don't think she liked cooking, and I could feel that growing up. Like I felt like it was like a chore to her. So whenever you like cook for me, I always feel bad because I always would feel bad when my mom would cook for me. You know what I mean?
Wow.
But like you actually like doing it.
Yeah, I love it.
Oh my
It's
God,
fun.
that's so crazy. I mean, I know that, but just our whole lives, we're just reacting to what our parents did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Just like even you with Syd, like cooking, you just feeling like she doesn't want to. You just suspect. I bet you just like suspect she secretly maybe doesn't.
Yeah, secretly
Like it.
resentful or
Yeah,
like
yeah.
feels so like
Because that's how you learned from the first exposure is your mom not liking it.
yeah, and I just feel like for my mom, it was like she was taking care of 3 kids.
Ugh.
Yeah.
And me and my brother were fucking crazy, like so like just so annoying.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, she has to cook for the whole family. My dad would be
That's
at work.
A lot of cooking.
And it's just like she would be, I imagine, just feel so like just the weight of every day on her shoulders.
Yeah.
And I don't think, obviously, you feel that as much.
Well, yeah, we don't have kids.
Yeah.
It's like me and you. It's not hard.
Yeah.
You have kittens.
Yeah, we have kittens. And he'll eat whatever I eat, which is great.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Okay, wait. So back to Canada. So you're doing stand up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is your WTF.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're doing stand up and then it's going well.
Yes.
Can you tell us about like the transition from like moving to LA? It's a really big, like I've been here for so long. I moved here right after college and so did Syd. So I don't think we were as aware of how big of a move that is, like how big of a transition that is. Like, were you scared? Was it a hard choice or was it very simple for you?
Yeah, I was very scared because like America seemed crazy to me,
Well, yeah, it is.
Yeah. Yeah, and LA especially.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
feel like it's one thing to move to somewhere like Seattle or something, which is very close to Vancouver, but then like to move to that I could stomach more, but like LA seemed so different.
Yeah.
And I remember visiting, and my cousin lives here, so I remember visiting and driving around with her and being like, feeling just like kind of scared to live here.
Yeah.
And I hadn't moved at that point. I was just visiting. But then when I finally did do that, I felt better. I think it was just, I don't know, whatever force that's at play. It was an easy transition for some reason. And I had my dog with me, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I feel like you're really good at stand up and the scene kind of like took you in pretty quickly.
Yeah, which
So, like,
I'm very grateful for.
Yeah, I mean, look, you're literally in our bed.
Yeah.
That's,
know.
that quick. In a year?
Pretty crazy.
I made it to your bed.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was very nervous about today's podcast because I was like,
Oh.
Why? Well, I was just like, it's very intimate, and like the other guests we've had in the past, we've like known for years and years and years.
Yeah.
And just wanted to make sure that you felt comfortable.
But thank you.
Yeah.
I feel very comfortable.
Okay, good.
But
Yeah.
we've spent hours at the
Yeah.
gym.
Yeah, we have spent a lot of time at the
Running
gym.
from reality.
Running from reality.
And
Yeah.
you guys spent like 12 hours in a car together.
We had a really
Yeah,
special
that was so
day.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We went to the gym on, was it the 4th of July?
It was around
It might
then.
have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the gym was closed.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
And Andrea left her phone inside?
Yeah, I was charging my phone at
at the
one of the
desk.
desk things, and then literally the second the door closed, I was like, "Oh fuck, I forgot my phone."
I loved how bad you felt about it.
I know.
I felt really bad.
Oh,
I was like, that's how I knew I liked you. I was like, oh, like you're like a considerate person. Like it was a true accident and you felt bad about it.
Yeah, I felt really, really bad because I was like, oh my God, it's like, this is over. And then now I'm making it not over. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
So thank you for saying that. I think I'm very considerate.
You
so
are. Yeah.
Thank you.
But then, so I had to drive her to lunch because without her phone, she couldn't get around the city, which is fair.
Right,
'Cause you
because
just
right,
moved
you guys
here.
were confused about that, right? Because I was like, oh, I can't drive, and you're like, oh, interesting.
I was like, does your phone start your car? I really was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I know until I explained it's because I don't know any directions of anything,
You
and
still
I
don't?
need it. I don't know anything
Wow.
about
I
any.
don't know anything.
I don't know anything.
I don't know any I like if it's even if it's like a drive I make every single day and it's a straight line, I still need maps.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, so I need Google Maps for everything because even in Vancouver, like I've lived there for 15 years,
Oh
I
my
need Google
God.
Maps to go to any place
This
ever.
is very shocking to me.
Your mom's like, I don't. I know these streets.
Yeah, she's
I don't know why your mom probably
Well,
doesn't sound like
she's
that.
the
Italian
Sandman.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Um,
Adam Sandler.
I do remember you telling me that, and that was very shocking to me. But I'm incredibly special, and I
You're
can
the
memorize a
opposite.
city.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're the opposite. You
Yeah.
literally know where everything is.
It's really weird.
I learned that about you that day, and it
Yes.
amazed me.
We had a very special day, so we went to lunch, and then I drove you because my keys to the gym I had left at a friend's house.
It was really funny because like there were maybe 5 of you guys.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
every single one was like, I don't have the keys.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, none
That
of
was
us
so
had
funny.
them. I know. I was like,
And I
what
felt
the
so bad
fuck?
because I was like, and one person did, and he left early.
You left early.
It was so funny.
I remember feeling bad also because at the time I feel like you had just met Syd, but we had known each other like climbing for a few weeks, and I was like, great, now my wife is like looped into this whole madness with the phone.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't care.
I know, you were so chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People always tell me how chill I am.
Yeah, you were so chill, and I felt really bad. But it was
No.
such a nice time, and I felt so free without my phone.
Oh yeah, I was honestly jealous. I love not having my phone.
I was so present at lunch.
We had a delicious lunch at
BCD Tofu.
BCD
Tofu
Tofu
House.
House, one of the best restaurants in
So
the world.
good.
And then we had to drive all the way back to the valley to get the keys.
I
And then
found
we
a
went
really
back.
good soup place though.
What's it
that was
called?
I'm sorry, better than BCD
What
with
is it?
the tofu stew.
I
Ooh.
love
I
that.
forgot the name. I'm gonna look at. Wait, I'll send it.
Yeah, send it
to
to
you.
us because that's
Yeah, we'll send it to the
That's our
Patreon.
But it's
Yeah.
really good. It's
I
like
love that
sun
shit.
something done. No, it's not.
Oh,
that.
sang. I think I
Sang
know
da-
what it is.
Yeah.
Sing
It's
Sing
on-
Sai.
Yeah, I think so.
Beverly?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we've been. It's right
In
by
K-Town?
Noshi.
I think
No,
so.
you're talking about the.
No.
Okay, this is probably so boring for everyone. We will
Geography.
They're like, what is it?
We will post.
Tell me what it is.
Starts with S.
But I think what is so interesting about that day
Mm.
that I don't know if men are like this, but like after that day, I was like, Andrew's one of my best friends. I love her. Like I
me
was
too.
like,
I felt
yeah.
the same way.
I was just like, you're so cool, and we just
fast friends.
yeah, we were just in the car together for like a couple hours, and I feel very lucky to be a girl sometimes
Yeah.
because obviously shit's hard. I'm scared a lot,
Me
but
too.
like my friendships and relationships with other women are truly what keep me going.
Yeah.
and that was just a nice
I agree.
day for us.
I just grabbed.
She just grabbed my hand. It was a nice day for us.
Yeah, if that were two dudes, I don't think it would have happened.
Yeah,
No?
I mean, I don't know if I would have done that for a guy. I would have been like, dude, that's your fucking
You don't have
problem.
a phone now.
Yeah.
You just don't have a phone now.
Come back Monday. Yeah.
And you can't drive.
Oh my
You
god.
can't-
You not being able to drive, I was like, okay.
You have to
I'm helping
Uber.
her. Yeah.
Well, that part would never happen with a man. They know they have good
Right.
sense of
They're better
direction.
drivers.
Yeah, but men are better drivers.
have a bigger brain.
Ew.
Yeah.
Ew. I'm an incredible driver. My sense of direction's incredible.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't know where things are in this apartment.
But that's what I have.
That's where you
a
trade off.
husband for.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You keep a man around for that.
Yeah.
But it's funny. I'm good at. I know exactly where everything is in my apartment. So
You're very neat.
no,
Okay.
but I know where everything is.
That makes me feel better.
I'm messy, but I know exactly where it is in the pile.
Okay.
Oh, I love
You
that.
know?
I love that.
I kind of don't believe it.
No,
no,
you're wrong.
believe women.
I'm like,
Jesus Christ.
I'm like, you're wrong.
Yeah, he is wrong. He doesn't know. Oh my God.
I'm clean, but I lose everything.
He loses everything. It's actually a huge problem.
Then what's the point of being clean?
I know, Noah.
Yeah, you're right.
There's no point.
Because I'm messy, but I know exactly where things are, so I don't really need to be clean.
Yeah,
Have you?
I agree.
Has your messiness been an issue in like relationships?
Yeah, because my ex really, like, he would create a mess, but then he still was like, you're so messy. So he was messy too, but then, I don't know, maybe we just didn't like each other. But like,
yeah.
but he had an issue with my messiness.
Did you live together?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
How long did you live
Yeah.
together?
Like 4 or 5 years.
Oh,
my
wow.
God.
Yeah.
And you're young, aren't you?
Yeah,
Like 26?
I'm 27, and
Jesus Christ.
this was last year. So yeah, I lived with him 21 to 26.
Wow.
Yeah.
OMG.
Yeah.
So you are a
It was
real
a lot of my
grown-up.
life.
Yeah.
I was,
a
sorry?
real grown up.
I think so now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you become a
It
grown up.
ages you.
Fuck.
It does.
It does.
It really does.
I feel like
yeah.
divorced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I lived with a guy from 24 to 26, and it aged me like 7 years.
Yeah.
Not me.
Not him.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Another,
Yeah.
another guy.
Another guy.
We didn't take a break.
I met Noah 2 weeks later.
Really? Did you actually?
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
insane.
I was supposed to be a rebound.
He was supposed to be a
And
rebound.
then wait. So did you jump in right away, or did you go like
he was like actually very good.
I love bombed you.
No, he didn't at all.
But but had it, I mean that
he could have.
I could have loved. I mean, if I had pulled out, I would have love bombed you.
What do you mean?
Like I was so into it, like right away, and made my intentions very clear. But I was telling the truth. It wasn't like I think some people love bomb because they are addicted
They're
to that
manipulative
feeling of like I'm falling in
Yeah.
love. I'm falling in love. This
Yeah.
is so good. Oh wait, that I don't like that part
Yeah.
about you.
Yeah.
And then they get out, but.
But no, he didn't. He didn't tell me he loved me for like 3 months because it would
Yeah.
have scared me away.
Yeah.
And I asked him to go slow, and he respected
But
me.
did you feel like you loved her
Yeah.
earlier than 3 months? Like how soon?
Like 3 weeks in.
Ooh, that's aw.
I had dated a lot of women. I spent
Yeah.
enough time single.
Yeah.
Like I felt I liked myself and I had other relationships.
Yeah.
So I just knew that I just could tell like, oh, this is
Different. and
this is
it's-
different
yeah.
and a lot of the things I've been saying I'm looking for, I'm seeing.
Oh, that's so nice.
How
long were you single before meeting Syd?
like 3-4 years.
Oh wow,
yeah.
that is a good amount of time. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
good amount of time.
And before that, I was in a relationship for 2 years, and then like
And were you like worried about the fact that she just exited one?
I think about this a lot. No, but
Yeah.
I am like, oh, I should have been.
Right.
I don't know.
Well, I
like
mean, like,
worried in a way that where she might have not been ready for you. you
Yeah,
know?
I think-
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like,
Yeah.
oh, are you eventually gonna be like, oh, you know what? I'm rushing into this. Like, what am I doing? I guess I was worried about that.
Yeah.
So I take that back. I was worried that eventually in those early weeks she'd be like, whoa, I just got out of a really serious relationship and now I'm like jumping into another one.
Yeah.
But you did when I asked you out, like when you gave me your number, I was like, didn't you just get a relationship? And you were like, yeah, but I've been over him for like a really long time.
Yeah, that's a big part of it.
That's a huge part
That's a
of
big
it.
part of it.
Like while you were together, I
Well, yeah,
guess.
and this is something I talk to people about as after because I was a lot of people gave me a really hard time for moving on so quickly because I was dating another comedian and we had a lot of mutual friends and it was
Yeah.
like kind of a huge
Okay,
breakup.
I don't know why people do that.
I know.
It really bugs
It's
me.
fucking
when-
rude.
right?
Yeah.
Because it's like you don't know the situation.
Yeah.
You've never been there.
Yeah. You're not in our bedroom.
Oh, it was awful.
I am. I can say that.
You can.
Yeah.
You will forever have an opinion on our relationship.
But yeah, I had been like over this relationship for a year, and like a full year of being like, how am I gonna get out of this?
Yeah.
Like, and I just didn't know how, because we were so enmeshed in this comedy community, and
I get what you mean. Yeah. No, my ex was a comic, and it felt like entanglement.
yeah,
You know?
yeah, like a divorce kind of, honestly. But I was so fucking over it, and after we broke up, I was like, I would rather be single for the rest of my life than ever be in a relationship with someone who treats me badly ever again.
Of course.
And honestly, whenever I have single friends who are like, I can't meet anyone, I'm like, well, are you prepared to be alone for the rest of your life rather than be with someone who doesn't deserve you or who's not good to you? Because I really feel like that's the mindset you need to have.
Yes. Yeah.
Otherwise, you will not meet the right person.
Oh.
It's really how I feel. It's my personal philosophy on love. But yeah, then I met Noah. I tried to make him a rebound. But I have a lot of friends right now who are dating and getting love bombed by a lot of guys.
Yeah, I've been love bombed before.
It's awful.
It's confusing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think especially the first time.
Oh, yeah.
The first time is confusing, but then they kind of show it immediately.
Well, yeah.
When they're like, when one thing doesn't go the way they want.
Ugh.
And they're like out.
Yeah.
Or not even, they're just like so mean to you all of a sudden.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Or they're out. Yeah.
Yeah.
One or the other.
One or the other.
And it's like, oh, it wasn't me. It was like you're like broken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're projecting what you want onto me. And when I am a living, breathing human, you say no. But
why is this such a trend these days? I feel like I've never heard of it until recently.
I know.
Yeah, I've been seeing it a lot.
We see it a lot. I've been seeing it so
Well,
much.
I think
Yeah,
there's
me
a lot
too.
of like love addiction. I think it's a form of love addiction, right?
Of
or
course.
or
Yeah.
a symptom of that.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of that goes untreated, undetected, like unnoticed, undiagnosed is the word that took
Yeah.
me 4 other words to get to.
Yeah.
But I think people don't really take that seriously. They don't
No.
look at it as like, oh, you're sick.
Yeah.
They just are like, no, I am someone who's very forward.
And it's like, no, you're
And
not
honest.
forward. You're sick in the head. And like, I say that with love, because I do in AA, we are always talking about how the sex and love addicts have it the worst. Like, they have it worse than anyone.
Why? I wonder why.
Because like, you can't stop like, I don't have to drink to be alive.
Right.
Like, I quit alcohol. I haven't touched it. Like, it's not, my health isn't suffering, but like, the need to be loved and for human to like touch, it's just like so like deep ingrained in us.
Everyone needs that.
Everybody needs it, and
even
you
love
can't
addicts
really live without it. And like the way that the love addicts just like have to have it, and they can't help themselves but ruin everything.
Right, because they want it with anyone.
Yeah, or they
It's
just
not
want it
just-
so desperately. And like, if you don't answer a text, this is an example from a friend of mine who is, if you didn't answer a text for like 20 minutes, she would send herself a video of herself cutting herself.
What?
Yeah. Like, just like that extreme, or like,
Oh my god.
yeah, it's actually very scary. And I do think that I wish it was taken more seriously and kind of not so shamed.
Well, I think it's because it's hard to identify.
Yeah. Even though I could point out 7 people we know right now who I
Right.
know are sex and love addicts.
Oh shoot.
And if they got help, I would still be friends with you.
How do you get help? You like
You go to slaw meetings.
but what do they say to do to just like love yourself, I guess?
No, you have to do the 12 steps.
Okay,
Yeah,
what-
you do the 12 steps, and then also like a big thing is you don't date your first year.
Oh my god, that's so crazy.
It's crazy.
I know.
It is crazy.
That would be crazy
That's
to do.
crazy.
To
But
not
it,
date
like-
or have sex for a year.
That's
That'd
so
be so hard for me.
But
Yeah.
it's like your fucking life. Like, I don't know.
I know, because
Yeah.
it's like different. Yeah, like you said, it's like not drinking is not asking as. I mean, it is for addicts asking a lot, but like not to the level of like no dating for a
Yeah,
year.
It's
For
a
a
lot
year?
more. I think like not drinking is just a little more black and white. Yes,
Yeah.
it can be very hard for people, but it's
Yeah.
just like, yeah, don't drink. Where it's like, you can't don't touch people, don't tell people you love them, don't like that's so much.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's crazy. I mean, if you're already in a relationship, you don't have to do that, obviously. But like, no, typically, like you're going in
Oy.
single and
Yeah,
ready to kill yourself.
I'm glad I'm not that. I think.
Yeah.
Did you feel like the person
No,
you
he
lived
got
with, like, sorry, I cut you off.
No,
Oh.
go ahead.
Were you like, oh, this is it? Like, we're gonna.
No, I never felt that.
Yeah.
I never felt that. I think it was just like one of those things where I was 21 and I kind of was just like, okay. And then it just went on too long. And I didn't know how to like, I think we both wanted out, but then neither of us knew how.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that your first serious relationship?
Basically.
Yeah.
Like we lived together. So yeah, we just kind of was like, didn't know how to get out of it.
Yeah.
Was he your age?
No, he was like 9 years older.
Sick.
Yeah,
that makes
which
me
I-
want to die. So
I
you're 21 and he was 30.
know. Yeah.
Sick. Yeah, my boyfriend was a lot older too.
I know. I didn't love
Ex-boyfriend.
that dynamic, like thinking back on it now. But
It's very common. I mean, I have the similar
For sure.
situation. Yeah.
isn't it funny, like, for me, if I did that, like if I was 30, I was dating a 23-year-old,
21.
21-year-old man, that would be, people would be like, what? Why would you do that?
I
Like,
know,
I
I'd
would
be
be
like-
judged.
But
I would think that was awesome.
if you like really liked him, great. But I would just be like, ew. Whereas like, but in a different way, I'd be like, I hate younger men like that.
Right.
Whereas when it's a younger woman, I hate the older man. I think I just usually hate the man.
Right, because it's like feels more predatory for older men to date younger women. Whereas
Yeah.
like if older women do date younger men, it just feels like, oh, is he enough for you?
Yeah.
Like-
Like,
Yeah.
what do you
Yeah,
talk
yeah.
about? Truly,
Yeah,
what do
yeah.
you fucking talk about? Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. How is dating in Canada? Well, I guess you didn't really date in Canada.
No, I was like just with one person for like 5 years.
Damn. I
Yeah.
wanted the scoop on the Canadian dudes.
But I mean, I saw them around.
Give us a little taste.
They were just all like sad drunks.
really.
Yeah, because like in Canada, there isn't much going on. Like, I love Canada, but it's not a lot of activity.
I will say a
know?
lot of drinking in Penticton.
Yeah. So what you do when there's not a lot of things like activity or whatever is you drink.
Yeah.
Were you a
So
big
they
drinker?
drank a lot. I don't drink really. Yeah.
That's cool.
Sick.
And that's just
Sick.
personal choice. You don't like
Yeah, I mean, I'm allergic. So
What?
to
yeah,
alcohol?
it feels
Oh.
because of Asian once again.
Oh, I'm Asian. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but a lot of Asians are not allergic, but I am.
Yeah.
And so it's not a good time.
Yeah.
The older I get, the less I like drinking too.
Yeah.
It just like gives me heartburn and I feel so yucky.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm Jewish.
I'll literally because of Jewish.
Yeah, because of
Jewish.
Jewish.
Jewish. Yeah.
But for me, it's like I'll literally have maybe one sip of alcohol, and the next day I have a hangover.
Yeah, yeah.
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 I feel fucking pumped I don't drink. I
I
will
love it.
Watch movies and see people hungover and I'll be like, honestly, I'll feel it in my chest and I'll be like, I am so glad I never have to feel like that again.
Yeah.
Like, and I know I'm supposed to take it one day at a time, but I'm never being hungover ever again.
Yeah.
Mark my words.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm not going to. And my ex was alcoholic, so like
Oh,
he
God.
just kind of watching that wasn't
I mean,
didn't
it's
make it like,
horrifying.
oh, I want to.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, yeah. Oh, I
I'd like
Yeah.
to do
I
that.
love watching
Yeah.
alcoholism and thinking,
Yeah.
oh, I want to. No,
Yeah.
that would never happen.
Yeah, I went to like AA meetings and stuff, and like
Wow.
Al-Anon meetings and stuff. Yeah.
Al-Anon queens.
Yeah.
I do Al-Anon too.
Mm.
Were you touring when you were in that relationship?
No, because I wasn't. Touring in Canada is not as accessible
Yeah.
as it is here, because in Canada, like, we only have 2 major cities,
Really?
and yeah, just Vancouver. I mean, no, more than that, but like it is really only Vancouver, Toronto, Montreal, like Calgary, Winnipeg.
Yeah,
I
there's like
guess.
nothing. There's
Yeah.
so much nothing in
big,
Canada.
yeah.
Yeah, I literally just said every major city.
What about Quebec? Is that in?
Quebec is the province, so Montreal is in Quebec.
I'm an idiot.
No,
an
I don't
idiot.
expect
Hey, it's
anyone to know
okay.
provinces.
I
It's okay. It's
know.
okay.
Nobody
know-
should know Canadian
I
provinces.
should know a little Canadian stuff. Canada stuff. Oh my god.
It's
We have
okay,
10
it's okay.
provinces and 3 territories.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, you're
in
really
one-
smart.
In one ear, not the other, guys.
So but you're like on the road now. Like, is it hard to like date or maintain a relationship on the road, or is it you kind of like it?
Yeah, I'm seeing someone. He's younger. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Nice.
But he's like he's not like young.
No, it's an appropriate age gap.
Yeah.
As someone
he's-
who knows the
he's
age
24, I'm 27.
Yeah.
I'm turning 28 in January. So,
gap. Happy birthday.
thank you.
Yeah.
So, I guess it's like 4 years. And
Yeah.
then but he's very nice and not like immature, you
Yeah.
know? Yeah. So, and like me on the road, I just like do the show. I go to a hotel room.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really like
You don't like party or engage with the fan.
No.
Yeah.
She doesn't
No.
drink.
Yeah.
because I don't drink and like like some fans will ask me to like they'll be like, oh, do you want to get a drink? I'm like, no. You know?
No.
Sorry, no.
Yeah.
And even if I did drink, I don't think that's a situation I want to be in.
No.
No.
For a
So-
woman, it's not safe.
Right?
If I'm being frank. No. Like, Noah does it when he goes on the road,
But-
but he's fine.
But I don't.
Yeah.
I go out with my headliner.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
so weird. On rare occasions I've hung out with people after a show from the show and they're cool, but most of the time I'm like, you guys are freaks.
Right?
Noah.
You guys are so weird.
Especially if they're waiting all the way till I'm like out.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
like I'm like,
It scares me.
yeah.
I'm like, what?
they'll like not chase me down, but like walk towards me, like
Ugh.
on the street, being like, "Wait, hey, do you want to go for a drink?" I'm like,
Yeah.
"No,
Yeah.
no."
Yeah. I
I've
feel
like
that.
gone with the other people on the show, like just to I'll sit there for like 10 minutes. I'll be like,
Yeah.
because I don't want to be like a bummer. I don't want to be like, oh, I'm too good to go with. I don't want it. I want to be a woman of the people still.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
So I'll be like, yeah, I'll come, and then I'll just sit there for like 10 minutes, and I'm like exhausted,
yeah.
and then I'll just kind of have a way out after. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I know of so many male comedians though that like sleep around on the road,
Ew.
Totally.
like so many. Like I would say every single
Totally.
like single status male comedian do that.
I know it's fine. It does gross me out, but
I think
know
it's gross,
yeah. I do get it.
I
I
mean,
get it because they're single,
Yeah,
and like you
and,
know
like,
they're
the-
doing something.
yeah.
Yeah,
The girls think they're so funny.
yeah.
why is it gross?
I guess I'm just like fucking your fans feels really gross and
Me
like,
too.
weird
It's like
to
too
me.
easy.
It's too easy.
It's like
feels like-
manipulative a little
yeah.
bit.
Yeah, and
yeah.
it doesn't feel like you're like I love, you know, comedy fans. Yes.
Yes, I
And
do too.
And I love them as people, but I think to fuck them feels some level like morally wrong. Yes.
Yeah, it feels weird because like you're kind of using them and like they love your comedy, your persona, but like you don't give two shits about them. I don't know.
Yeah, and I know it's like a mutually beneficial relationship where like they think it's fun to fuck like a comedian or
Yeah.
something. I understand it's not like necessarily taking advantage, but
Yeah.
it just doesn't feel, I don't know.
It feels gross to
It's
me.
yeah, there's something about it where I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
No, I get it. I get what you're saying. I get it. Yeah, it's just like I think it is just it's manipulative. They're just like
Yeah.
it's just probably too easy, and it's just I don't know.
I mean, like by all means do it because it's like they want to
Yeah,
do it.
They want to do it.
Yeah.
Go
The
for
comedians want to do it, sure.
Yeah.
But I think I'm just like, even if I was a guy, I don't think I would do it.
it. Yeah.
I think there's also a lot of male comedians who are in relationships who either have some sort of agreement with their significant other that's like, don't ask, don't tell. Like, I just don't
Okay,
want to
yeah.
find out. And then there are some who don't have that agreement but do it anyways. And then there are ones that are perfectly monogamous and have no trouble like going home after a show. But
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we did. I wanted to talk about this with you. So we just watched the Beckham documentary. Have you watched
Right.
it?
Yeah. I watched it.
So good.
It's
really,
so good.
It's
Yeah.
really
I
good.
love how he grills one single mushroom. At
Oh
the
my
end.
god, I know.
Oh my God, we were just talking about this.
It's so
that.
funny.
I'm obsessed.
he's
with
like, this
it.
is what I do now.
Yeah. It's like he just presses one mushroom,
One fucking.
This is my
mushroom.
life, 12 hours. Yeah.
and I'm like, huh, what?
It's so bizarre. It's so bizarre.
Yeah, it's so fun.
It's so crazy. But so like it's some episode at some point you find out he cheated on Victoria at one point. Noah talked about this with a friend last night, and he said that like all celebrity marriages, they're pretty much open, and it's just like, don't get caught. I don't want to hear about it. So do you think they were probably open, but his big mistake was he got caught? Or do you buy that they're actually that in love?
I don't think. Okay. I don't think that every celebrity relationship is open.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah, because
guy
they're
was
they're
convinced.
such people. They're
Yeah.
people. They just like happen to have done something that
Yeah.
everybody was like, whoa, I like that.
Yeah.
And then because I know so many people that have been part of some like viral thing,
Yeah.
and they're like they don't know how that happened,
Yeah.
and then suddenly they're cared about by people,
Mhm.
Yeah.
but they're still like, I want to be in a monogamous relationship or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
You know?
They're not like, this video went viral and now I have to fuck everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Like-
Like that didn't turn them into like sex demons or whatever, and so or whatever.
Sex demons. I love it. I love it.
You know.
Yeah.
And so like I think they were not open.
Yeah.
Like I just based on everything I watched in that documentary,
Yeah.
like Victoria seems. I think both of them. I think like they're very possessive of each other.
Yeah,
It feels
that's
like
what we both got like actually love addict from David Beckham a bit, just
Yes,
with the obsession with
right?
her at the beginning.
because he
Yeah,
kept like driving
to
to
be
her,
with
her.
flying to
Yeah.
her,
yeah,
everything. I agree.
yeah,
It felt like there was something kind of not wrong, but just like
Yeah,
something he had to
obsessive.
deal with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's just an obsessive person.
Yeah.
in general.
And the fact that she wasn't willing to like, I don't know, like be with him at every second.
Yeah, I
he
love
needed
her.
someone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, she's
I
great.
definitely think he definitely cheated on her like more than once.
Yeah.
I don't buy that for a second. 6 months in Milan, you know, like no.
It just seems like he was so insanely good looking.
He was insanely good looking.
Yeah.
And just like,
Even though I hate the jewelry. But
yeah. But just like, and women were, I mean, no one could understand what that's probably like to just.
yeah, that famous.
I mean, I do, you know, for sure. But
Yeah.
like, kidding.
I didn't mean to laugh.
No,
I was like, oh.
it is ridiculous. You
Um,
can laugh. Yeah.
No, but like, he's so good looking. He probably had so many just women throwing themselves at him on top
Yeah.
of him feeling probably so alone and away from his family, and knowing that he has this kind of love addiction to Victoria. It's just like a bad combination of things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I also, okay, I think their relationship is very nice and beautiful. And I think everything is great. But I didn't like that one part where he was like watching the Spice Girls and being like, I'm going to marry that one.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah,
Posh.
it's all weird.
Like because I was like, you don't even know her,
Yeah.
like anything. You're just like obsessed with the
Yeah.
idea of being with a Spice,
A
Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems strange.
I agree.
You know?
Yeah, I think he has just a lot of isms.
I do relate to that though with you, Syd.
How so?
Because before I knew you, I would see you in the improv community, and I would be like, she seems like a cool. I didn't say I'm gonna
He
marry
didn't
that
say
girl,
he's
but
gonna marry
she
me.
seems like a cool person to date.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
it.
nice.
Yeah, that's
That's very
nice and
nice.
normal.
That's normal. That
Yeah.
you
It's
weren't
normal.
like, I'm gonna marry that
yeah,
woman.
like that's bananas.
That's gonna be my wife one day.
Yeah, like that's crazy.
Yeah, and then target her at a like a show or
Yeah.
you know, or him a game.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do remember though, in that time when you were, you know, before you said that like for a year of that you were out of it,
Yeah.
out of that relationship. I remember like during that year, like seeing you and being like, I wish I could have her.
Oh,
Like-
really?
And, like,
Nice.
No, it's just so funny that you were
That's
in a
so
relationship
nice.
like, I can't wait to get out of this. Like, just
Wow.
had we known.
I needed to have that relationship because I never would have dated Noah otherwise.
Really?
Yeah.
You think so?
Actually, I feel the
yeah.
same way.
Yeah.
Like about, I'm like about you guys.
About you guys.
No,
Yeah.
about just like, I don't regret any relationship, even if
Yeah.
it's like took so much from me or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't think I would have realized I needed someone nice.
Exactly. Like
know?
Noah, because I remember meeting him and thinking, like, what a nice nerd. Like, I would never date this guy. And, like, my last boyfriend was, like, covered in tattoos, smoked
Yeah.
cigarettes, like, dirty boy from, like, Orange County.
Yeah.
You know?
But you don't know until you live with that person
Yeah.
every single day
Yeah, and you want to
how
kill yourself.
not
Yeah.
alluring that is.
It's disgusting.
like
Yeah.
you need stability.
You need, so it's good.
I smoke cigars
No, he doesn't.
sometimes.
I've
Sometimes.
never seen you smoke one.
One time.
One time. All right. Well, before we end,
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
we do a segment called What Are We Into This Week?
Okay.
Where we will just share like something that we're like super into, obsessed about, like whatever, a book, a movie, an idea, a person. Syd, do you have anything? Do you want to kick us off?
Yes, I'm reading all of Lindy West's books. I'm obsessed with her. I think she's so funny. I'm reading Shrill, which there was a TV show of, but I'm really liking the book. And I read her other book, Shit Actually, last week. She's so funny. And, like, it's obviously, if you've seen Shrill, is very woke. And she, talks about feminism and racism and all that shit. But she's so funny. And I also have been doing a lot of, like, work on anti-fat bias, like, in my own life. And it's a lot about that, too, and fat phobia. And it's just very enlightening and eye-opening, and I can't recommend it enough. Yeah.
That's great, Syd.
Yeah. Noah?
I have these black pair lead jeans, and they're pretty sick. And I wear them a lot, and I'm really excited about them. Every time I put them on, I'm like, damn, it's going to be a great day today.
Are they new?
Yeah, they're a couple weeks old. We got them at a
Mm.
thrift store, and they're just like really good material. And for me, it's a jean that 2 or 3 years ago I wouldn't wear. I'd be like, that's just too cool for me. Like, I can't pull that off.
Okay.
And now I'm wearing them, and I'm feeling good.
Wait,
And
what changed?
I think I just gave it a chance.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I would see jeans like that and never try them on and be like, oh, like, that's not my look. I'm like a skinny jean guy.
Ugh.
Skinny jeans.
I know. Isn't
Yeah.
that that's why I would never date him before. I was like, this
I didn't
man's
know you were a skinny jean guy because I've only ever seen you climb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
no skinny jeans. At
Well,
the...
he doesn't wear them anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I've been trying, I've been experimenting with my pant game, and I've been trying on things that I wouldn't normally wear, and I like the way it looks. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
Are you gonna get more pairs?
I think I have enough right now.
How many?
I got like 8 pairs of pants.
8
Yeah.
of those same ones.
No.
I have-
Oh.
but like I probably have 4 or 5 like alternative type pants that
Okay.
aren't like just straight jeans. And
Okay.
then I have a new pair of jeans that are like light jeans that are like work jeans
Yeah.
that are like that are kind of, I wouldn't wear those because they're kind of loose. They're not tight. I really was very into form-fitting clothing.
I will say, like, I have friends that are this is a randomly popped in my mind, but like, nerds are nice to date
They are the
Yeah.
best today.
Yeah.
because mine is one, and it's like
Yeah.
because my friend brought up a good point. She said it's because they obsess over you too,
Yeah.
because they nerd out over you as well.
No one
Because they nerd
over
out,
me.
but that's great.
Yeah.
Because then you like become the center of their focus, and
Yeah.
it's like
Exactly.
very nice.
Find someone who nerds out for you.
Yeah.
Or for anything.
For
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
Anything you're into?
Yeah, I've been watching Fuck That's Delicious
What is that?
with Action Bronson.
Oh, it's on YouTube, right?
Oh.
It's on. I think some is on YouTube, but it's on Hulu.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's like a Vice show. It's like Action Bronson.
Yeah.
He goes around to different restaurants and like it's like a travel food show.
Ugh, that's my dream job.
Me too. I want to eventually just do a travel food show when I
Yeah.
retire.
Yeah.
You know, like
That's my dream.
what Phil Rosenthal does.
Oh yeah.
And
Somebody feed Phil.
Somebody
Yeah.
Feed Phil is great too.
That guy's a nerd.
He
Yeah.
is
Oh,
a
for sure.
nerd.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And you know he's been like in a committed marriage
Oh my
probably
god.
for years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean I learned that from watching that show, just being
Yeah.
like, oh, he loves his wife so
Yeah.
dearly.
Yeah.
Like and so monogamous for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I watch like every travel food show basically.
They're
so
so good.
yeah, the Action Bronson one's pretty good right now. That's what I've been watching.
Love it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
It flew by.
It
That's
really
how
I
you
know.
know it's good.
I really didn't
Yeah.
notice.
Yeah,
I know.
Andrea, do you want to plug anything? Any dates or any your social media?
Yeah, just at Andrea Jin on Instagram, at Andrea Jin1 on TikTok, at Andrea Jin, or just andreajin.com for like I'm on the road.
Yeah.
I'm on tour. I'm filming my special in February. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you have a home for it
Exciting.
yet?
No, but just for laughs is producing.
Oh
it.
right, yeah.
Oh, did I say?
Badass.
Yes.
I think you told me that.
Yeah.
Guys, you gotta follow Andrea. She is truly one of the funniest comedians working today, if not the
you.
funniest. And
I think so.
you know where to
Aw.
find me and Syd. We have a Patreon.
We have a great app today. We go more in depth on Victoria Beckham and David Beckham. What else do we talk about? It's a good one.
We talked about Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And yeah, guys, we're pretty tired, so we're gonna go to sleep.
Love you. Good night.
Good night.
Thank you.
It's the Bedtime Pod.